Alright, hello everybody, John here with another episode of the Progression Series, and we have moved on to the second scenario in the Green Goblin pack, the Mutagen formula. We're going to do this standard, and we're going to use Captain America. He's, at the time of recording, one of the newer heroes that's come out, and I've really enjoyed him. I think he's a lot of fun. I think he is not as overpowered as people thought he was. I think there's some definite weaknesses with him that I'll discuss in a little bit. But I think I'm going to use protection for this first one. Now, protection was, I think, definitely out of the core, one of the weaker aspects. It didn't have a lot of proactive stuff. Instead, it had a lot of, it felt like reactive cards to kind of get you out of a bind, but nothing to kind of keep you from getting into a bind. However, I think that's changed with Miss Marvel. I think when Miss Marvel came out, all of her protection cards just breathed some new life into the aspect, and I think it's now very viable in solo. And I'm going to hopefully show that off today with Mutagen Formula, which is, I think, of the two, the harder scenario. It's got a lot of minions that come out. It's got a lot of really nasty cards that allow Green Goblin to attack you in alter ego form even. There's one card that lets him do that. And you can get swarmed pretty easily in this. This deck is full of bad guys. And we're going to be using the Electro-themed modular set, Shock Therapy. So let's go ahead and read our setup here. Unleashing the Mutagen, 1A. So contents are 1 and 2. Like I said, we're doing standard. We got the Mutagen formula and standard encounter sets. And we got a modular set. I've got a Goblin Thrall engaged with me. And we are going to shuffle the deck and flip to the next stage. So 1B. 7 per player, starts with 2, so we got a base start of 2, and it goes up by 1 per player. Green Goblin has released a toxic mutagen gas on New York City. When completed, in player order, each player not engaged with a Goblin minion must discard 3 cards from the encounter deck and put the first Goblin minion they discarded this way into play engaged with them. So you will get more Goblins if you let him beat this stage. Let's look at Green Goblin. So because he's different than the first guy we fought in Risky Business. Now it's just Green Goblin. 1 scheme, 2 attack with a star, and the star is after he attacks and damages you, place a threat on the main scheme, and he has 16 hit points, which I'm going to be using an Ultron dial for. And they don't have in the mod a Captain America dial, so I'll just be using a Spider-Man dial with 11 hit points. So that's it. Let's do it. Draw 6 cards. Nick Fury's really nice. Man, so is Black Widow. I don't need a med team or a tackle, I think, this early. I'm probably not going to get Heroic Strike into play either. I'd like to hold on to Enhanced Awareness because it's great with Black Widow. But I don't think I'm going to get Nick and Black Widow out in the same turn unless I get really lucky with getting some double resources from Nick's draw and from this draw. So and I've only got 1 Enhanced Awareness. This is another new card that came out. It has 3 uses, and you exhaust it and remove a counter from it to generate a mental resource. That's generally there. I put 1 in the deck so it can maybe help with Black Widow. But I don't see myself getting all 3 of these cards out at once. So I think I'm actually just going to discard it and draw 4. Okay. And now I search my deck as my setup ability with Steve Rogers. I search my deck for Captain America's shield and add it to my hand. And shuffle my deck. I've also got the Living Legend, so I reduce the cost of the first ally played each round by 1. So let's do that. I definitely think we want to get Nick down, so let's do 1, 2, and 1 of these for 3 for a Nick Fury, and he's going to draw me 3 cards. Okay. Let's go ahead and flip to Cap and use Fearless Determination to give myself +1 willpower for the round. To the phase, and draw a card because there's no downside to playing that card. Okay, let's do 1, 2, 3 for Black Widow. Then let's spend 1 for Captain America's shield. Then I think we'll have Black Widow thwart for 2. Captain America Nick Fury will take care of this Goblin Thrall. And then I'm going to discard to use my ability. I can do this all day to discard a card from my hand to ready up Cap. And then we're going to hit Goblin for 2. And that's it. Ready up and draw 5 cards. Alright, now one of the biggest weaknesses I think of Captain America is while he's in hero form, he does not have any native card draw, except for the one that, of course, everybody can get, Avengers Mansion. So that can really stink, because you've only got a hand size of 5, and your ability means you have to discard a card from your hand to actually use your ability. So that's, I think, the biggest weakness of Captain America, is he can really struggle as far as drawing cards. All right, well, here we go. 1/3 on the main scheme. Goblin attacks me. Nick's going to defend. 2 + 1 is 3. So goodbye, Nick. And he did not damage me, so he doesn't place a threat on the scheme. Black Widow should have a damage. And then we get a bad card, which is another Goblin Thrall. Another one of these guys. Okay, what are we going to do? I think we're going to go 1, 2, 3. Well, hold on. Before I do anything, we're going to do Fearless Determination, because why not? Draw a card. Okay, 1, 2, 3, and 4 for an Avengers Mansion. And let's use it to draw a card. Alright, I probably should have saved a shield block instead, but whatever. Alright, we're going to attack this Thrall, deal 2 damage to him. Then let's just ready up and attack him again to take him out. And call it a day. I'm going to keep this energy barrier because I like that card a lot. So just draw 4. Alright. Oh, Nova's great to see. Okay, 1/3 on the main scheme. He attacks me. I think I will defend this. So we're looking at 2+. Put Goblin Thrall into play, engage with you. So no damage. I have Retaliate 1, so he takes the damage. And no damage to me, so we don't have to place a scheme. This Goblin Thrall attacks me for 1. He takes a Retaliate damage. And we get a bad card, which is... Uh-oh. Well, looks like I'm discarding half the cards in my hand rounded down. Because... but I will take the opportunity to flip to Steve. Oh, man. Rounded down, so... Got 5 cards in my hand, so I gotta get rid of 2. Let's get rid of... Man, I really want Shield Toss. Let's get rid of Energy Barrier and Indomitable. Okay, so it's my go. Let's draw a card. So now the first ally is 1 cheaper. So 1, 2, 3 for Nova. Actually, you know what? I'm gonna do Shield. Well, yeah, I'm not gonna actually be able to use Shield Toss, so I'll use that because Preemptive Strike could be good. Let's have Nova attack and take out this Thrall. Take a damage himself. Let's flip to Captain America. Discard to ready, and then punch Goblin. No, I'm gonna actually thwart. Keep this threat down. All right, ready up. Draw 5 cards. There's my Super Soldier Serums. Goodness. 1/3 on the main scheme. He is going to initiate an attack against me, and I'm going to use Nova's ability, which is when an enemy initiates an attack against you, spend an energy to deal 2 damage to that enemy. Boop, boop. I'll defend it. 2 + 2 after this activation, and shuffle this back into the encounter deck. So he's going to deal 1 damage to me. I deal a damage to him. This gets shuffled back in. He places a threat there. And then we get a bad card. Another Goblin Thrall. My goodness, they're everywhere. They're everywhere. All right, let's draw a card. Let's do 1, 2 for Super Soldier Serum. 1, 2 for another Super Soldier Serum. Just so I can get them down. Nova will attack this Thrall, dealing 2 damage to it. And I think that's going to be our turn. Let's draw a 5. Okay, I like Preemptive Strike. 1/3 on the main scheme. Goblin attacks me. I don't think I'm gonna use Nova because I kind of want to keep some of these cards. Yeah, so I'm not going to use Nova this time. I'll just use Super Soldier Serum. Yeah, okay. When a villain returns from face up. Okay, cool. All right, so I'm going to defend it. Did I place a threat? Yeah, because it was at 2. All right, so 2. Discard 3 cards and counter. Okay, so I'm going to do Preemptive Strike. So this says, hero interrupt defense. When a boost card is turned face up while the villain attacks, cancel all boost icons on that card. Then deal 1 damage to the villain for each boost icon canceled this way. So I canceled 2, so he takes 2 plus my retaliate. He deals no damage to me, and this says discard 3 cards from the encounter deck. 1, 2, 3. That part does not get canceled. All right, the Goblin Thrall is going to attack me for 1 and take a retaliatory damage and eat it. And then bad card. Goblin Knight. Ooh. Card and discard, then reveal another card. I think I'm going to use Black Widow on that Goblin Knight. Discard it and try a different card. Goblin Soldier. That's not as bad. Alright, so it's my go. Let's draw a card. Let's do... Sorry if you can hear my dog. Hey, shh, it's okay. Let's do 1, 2, 3. 3 for a heroic strike or mockingbird. I think we'll heroic strike Goblin and get him down to 6, or get him down to 1, I should say, and stun him. Then we'll discard to ready, and we'll attack this Goblin Soldier and take him out that way. All right, it's ready up. And I'm going to, unfortunately, deck myself. Draw 4 more cards. All right. So 1 threat on the main scheme. He does not attack me because he's stunned. This Goblin Soldier attacks me and takes 1 in return. And I'm going to trigger Nova to take him out. And I take a damage whenever he does that. Alright. So 2 cards this time. First card, Goblin Thrall. Second card, Goblin Soldier. As I said, you can get over... There's a lot of goblins. Let's draw a card. Indomitable is good. I really need some thwarting ability, though. Let's do 1, 2, 3, 4. Let's get Luke Cage on the field. Get another body out there. And then let's pay 1 for Steve's apartment. Okay. I'm going to attack this Goblin Soldier. Deal 2. Ready up. And thwart for 2. And I think we'll call it a day at that. 5 cards. Alright, tackle's good. 1 threat on the main scheme. Let's have Goblin attack me. We're going to have Luke Cage defend it. Discard 3 cards from the counter deck. 2, 3. Luke, the tough just goes away. And then we're going to have the Goblin Soldier's going to hit me, going to attack me, or initiate an attack. Let's have Nova deal 2 damage to him. And my retaliate, he'll deal 1. My retaliate will take him down. And then he does another damage to me. This Goblin does a damage to me, and he takes a damage in return. So I'm definitely going to have to flip next turn, looks like. Because I need some healing. Alright. Bad card is Overrun. So this is a side scheme. It comes in with 1 per player. It has a double boost icon. When defeated in player order, each player must discard 2 cards from the encounter deck and put each Goblin minion they discarded this way into play engaged with them. So that's not great. Okay. What we're going to do? Well, let's draw a card. Mockingbird. All right. Let's attack to take out this Goblin Thrall. And I think we're gonna ready with Heroic Strike. Okay, I can thwart with Black Widow. I need some healing. So I think what we're gonna do, we're gonna thwart 2 off the main scheme with Black Widow, which is gonna unfortunately make her go away. Then let's 1, 2, 3 for Mockingbird. Stun Goblin. And shield thwart off this overrun. So when defeated, we must discard the top 2 and put each goblin minion into play. 1, 2, no goblin minions. Sweet. Now I think we'll flip. And then we will use Steve's Apartment to heal 1 and draw a card. Let's recover. And I can't use Tackle, but Tackle would be good for next round. So I think what we're going to do... So we're done for the round. But now I've just got to decide if I want to keep any of these cards. I like having Tackle so that he's stunned going into the next round, because we're going to get a lot of cards. So I think I'll discard Energy and keep these and draw 4. Okay. So 1/3 on the main scheme, Goblin Schemes. 1 plus 2 is 3. And then we get a bad card. Oh, the Villain Schemes. Well, just when I needed Black Widow. Alright. He puts 2 more. And that's going to be it. So it advances. So each player not engaged with a Goblin minion must discard 3 cards from the encounter deck and put the first Goblin minion they discarded this way into play, engage with them. 1, 2, 3. Alright, and now we're on to this one. As the cloud engulfs the city, those unfortunate enough to be caught in the vapors begin to shiver and shift, mutating into hideous goblin creatures. When revealed, advance to 2B. The goblin creatures serve Green Goblin's every command. Stop Green Goblin before his monstrous militia overrun the city. So it goes up by X, which X is equal to the number of goblin enemies, including Green Goblin, in play, and if this stage is completed, we lose. And it comes into play with 4 threat already on it, so that's not cool. Alright, what are we going to do about this? Well, if we're going to get a bad card... Oh wait, we already got a bad card. It was it was advance. So it's my turn again. Let's heal 1 and draw a card. Let's draw another card. Med team is what I would like to see. Okay, so we're going to do 1, 2, 3 for med team, which I'm going to immediately exhaust to heal up Nova so he can start punching some faces again. Let's do 1, 2, 1, 2, 3, 4 for Nick Fury. Draw 3 cards. Let's have Mockingbird thwart 1 and then go away. Actually, because I've reached my limit on allies, I realized. Okay. Let's go ahead and flip. Let's pay 1 for some armored vest so I have some more defense. And let's do... Could shield toss him. I could attack him. I think we'll have Nova and Nick Fury do some damage to this guy. 3, 4. They each get a damage. Let's have Luke go ahead and knock Goblin to his next phase. So when revealed, deal 2 encounter cards to each player. So we get 3 encounter cards this round, basically. And he has the same force response after he attacks and damages you. Place a threat on the main scheme. But now he has 2 scheme and a 2 attack with that little star that we talked about. So now I think we will thwart for 2. Discard a shield toss to ready. Oh, and he has 18 hit points. What did I? Oh yeah, Luke knocked him to the next stage. I think I'll have Cap just go ahead and take out this goblin, and I deal damage. I take a damage for that, but that's okay. Goodbye, that little guy. Okay, and I'll keep these 2 cards in hand. I like both of those cards. All right, let's draw 3. 1 threat on the main scheme because there's only 1 goblin minion goblin in play. Stunned goes away because he tries to attack me but does not. And now we're going to get 3 encounter cards. First up, Goblin Reinforcements. When revealed, place 1 additional threat here for each goblin minion in play. There's none, so let me read the flavor text. Using the Mutagen formula and advanced combat training, Green Goblin has created an elite force of goblin commandos. So this only has 2 because there are no goblin minions in play. Shock Therapy. Discard 1 card per player from the encounter deck. The villain heals 1 for each boost icon discarded this way. That's totally fine. Haha. Goodbye, monster. And I see you. Green Goblin attacks you. If you are in alter ego form, do not give the villain a boost card. Nick, that's what you're here for. 2+, 1 is 3. Goodbye, Nick Fury. No, I won't use Nova this time. He did not damage me, so he doesn't place any threat there. That's good. All right, my go. That should be ready. Let's draw a card. Fearless Determination, obviously. Ooh, okay. Let's thwart for 2 off of this. Get rid of that. No extra cards for you, sir. Let's do 1, 2, 3 for Heroic Strike and deal 6 damage and stun him because I paid with a physical resource. Let's see. Let's do 1, 2, 3 for a Helicarrier. Let's have Nova and Luke Cage both attack him. 3, 4. Let's have Med Team heal up Nova. So that Luke Cage means he's going to get another damage. Move a counter here. And I think we'll call it a day at that. I thwarted, but I don't think I've attacked. I really need to keep up with that better, but I can't remember, so we're just going to keep going. I think I've got it anyway. I'm not too concerned. I'll keep shield block and draw 4. All right. 1 threat on the main scheme. There's only 1 goblin in play. He doesn't attack me. We get 1 encounter card. Advance the villain schemes. 2+. 1 is 3. All right, my turn, and let's just finish him off, shall we? 1, 2, 3, 4. And Shield Toss. Discard a gauge of 13. And returning this to my hand to deal 4 damage. And let's put that shield back out there. I'm ending with my shield. All right, well, there you go. That's Mutagen Formula. And as I said, Protection. I think it is very viable in solo now. You can see all the damage it did with Nova. It's pretty great. So I'm starting to get some storms here, so I'm going to end this before I lose the video. Thanks, everybody, for watching. Look forward to Expert next time. Bye-bye.